Hey everybody, welcome to Round the Twist, episode 321. It's February 26th, 2018, and it's been a couple weeks. I need to adjust here, sorry. As you guys might have seen, that's better, on the RAV group. It's been a crazy couple weeks. So I wasn't able to record last Monday because, quite frankly, I forgot that I had changed shifts. At the request of work, so rather than working Wednesday, rather than working Friday, I was working Monday. I thought, oh, I'll just record on Wednesday. It'll be fine, and then I'll have a short week for today's show. There's a little thing that comes up every so often when you're an adult called jury duty. Yeah. So I got called for jury duty in my county. Had to report 7:45 one morning, which means I had to leave my house before 7 to get to the county seat to make sure I could find parking and get to where I needed to go. Big note on the thing saying no knitting needles allowed, so I didn't even want to chance taking the stained glass blanket. I thought about it because technically it's not knitting, it's crochet. I was even thinking, okay, if they won't ban knitting needles, I can't take scissors, so I'll pack it like a thing of dental floss in my purse I can cut the yarn with. Yeah, no. I actually got chosen to sit on a jury. Unfortunately, I'm not going to tell you too much about the trial, just that the two lawyers that were there were very young. I'm going to call them newbies. God bless them. It took them 2 hours to sit a 6-person jury. And then they didn't have their ducks in a row for the actual trial. The case ended up getting dismissed after we saw 3 witnesses. And 3 witnesses, 4 hours plus 2 hours to seat the jury. So, you know, the judge came down to our jury room and actually he was really cool. We had an awesome judge. Came down to us, told us the case had been dismissed, so we got let go about 3 in the afternoon. And at that point, I was just exhausted. Like, we'd gotten to leave and have a lunch hour, but, you know, you're out of your normal environment. It just drains you. So I was just like, yeah, no, not going to record. So that's been my week. And then I had the work weekend, and yeah, it's been crazy. So I have got some knitting because I have had time. Riding around in my Fat Squirrel Doctor Who Companions bag is the Beck sweater. Oh, yeah, I put it inside. I was smart this time. So this sweater is called Beck, and it is by Danny Sunshine, and the pattern is available over on Ravelry. Excuse me. I'm doing the 40-inch chest circumference. I'm using Rowan Felted Tweed DK. There we go. In colorway 173, which is kind of this lovely pale blue with tweedy flecks in it. Let me get the actual sweater. Knitting it up on a US 6, a 4mm needle. Here's the sweater. Let's tuck that tail in so it looks nicer. Or I suppose I could just turn it around. So you get to see it's got all these lovely little, it's got a little texture thing at the top, both cables and a little garter stitch section. I'm on, I think, my 3rd ball of yarn, if I remember right. This ball ended up having a knot in it, so I have more than that for ends. But I'm on the zooming part, where you're just going down the body for inches and inches and inches at a time. So it's all wadded up on, obviously, on my needles. But you can see my little progress keeper there, hanging out way down there in the middle. So that's where I was the last time I spoke to you, so I managed to do like 5 inches in the last couple weeks on this, which I don't think is too bad, considering I haven't really knit. I've lost days and days to knitting. So we're going to move that up so we know where we're at for next time. Okay. So I finished, there are 3 waist shaping decreases in the pattern. I finished 2 of them. I'm working my way to the 3rd. And it would have been so nice to sit in the jury box and be able to do this on a mindless thing like a sock. But I couldn't. I wasn't allowed. However, on the plus side, while I didn't wear, I contemplated that morning wearing my t-shirt that says I knit so I don't kill people. Instead, I chose a Doctor Who shirt, my one that does the whole Doctor's Blink speech that ends up wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Took my sweater off to go through the metal detectors, and the security guards were like, "You're a Whovian!" I got him hooked into it, so we had a discussion about Doctor Who in the like 30 seconds that I was in the security line, so that was kind of cool. Second thing I've been working on, it's going to be a short show this week, is the worry socks. So, of course, this week I'm not prepared. Last week I was prepared. The worry socks are the ones that I started while hubby was in the hospital with his heart thing that he had going on. It's just my 72 stitch vanilla sock with the heel flap that I'm knitting out. That looks like this. That's the first one done. That I'm knitting out of old Deep Stash. It's wrong way. Trekking XXL. Colorway 415. It's very happy. It's very loud. So when you're worrying, you don't want dark, dismal colors, or if you're in the middle of a gray winter, you don't want to knit gray stuff. You want bright and happy. So last week I had finished the first sock, or last time I talked to you, I had finished the first sock. And my little progress keeper, I left it on there. I don't know why I left it on there, because the first sock was done. Let's take that off. If I don't move it now, I'll forget to move it, so I'm going to move it now. Just so you guys are aware of what I'm doing here. And this week, so I'm knitting these up on a US 1 2.25 millimeter needle. Like I said, it's my usual 72 stitch heel flap. And I've done, 4-ish inches of cuff. Finished the ribbing. Did a 1x1 rib around the top, just like the other one. And I've done about 4-ish inches of the cuff. So that's coming along. Comparing it to the other one, looks like I've got about 2.5 inches to go before I start the heel flap for the second one. So that's what I've been working on. I've got my coffee. The kids and hubby are down for naps, kind of late because we were out running errands, but I think I'm going to curl up on the couch under a blanket, relax. And while this is compressing, downloading, I'm sorry it's a short show. I know it's been 2 weeks, but I don't have much to tell you. Oh, one more thing. So the stained glass blanket, I'd kind of been poking around on Ravelry, seeing if anyone had any of the, right here, the Loopy U Solid Series in black available, because Loopy U doesn't sell this anymore, or at least they don't have that color anymore. I found 2 people, one of whom I already told you about, and a second person had actually messaged me back. So I've been purchasing things out of other people's stash to try to have enough to finish this blanket how I envision it years down the line. The most recent person was the lovely Pearl of the Pacific, who is Lucia, and if I remember right, she is also a fellow podcaster, so let me get over to her page. She hosts the Knitted Paradise videocast, and you can find her over on her website or on YouTube. So Pearl of the Pacific over on Ravelry. So she was nice enough to, I have not watched her show, but she was nice enough to sell me some of her stash. So hopefully now I'll have enough to finish the stained glass blanket, whenever that comes to fruition. Obviously I didn't touch it this week because I didn't bring it down. Oh, I think that's it. I'm going to let you guys go because it's so tempting. When the twins went down for naps and hubby did too, I really wanted one as well, but instead I grabbed my coffee and came here to be with you guys. So Hawaiian pineapple from San Marco in my cup today. I'm going to go finish this, watch some cruddy reality TV just to relax and chill and recharge my batteries. And I'll see you all next week. So until next Monday, happy knitting.